Welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder Albert Almora.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Popped into the air, back behind second. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number one.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. In now, Josh Donaldson. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Josh Donaldson.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-1, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, that's in.
Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Here's Justin Smoak now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it to second for one. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play. At the plate, Mookie Betts trying to get him started again following the double play. Quintana into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk sprinting after it. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a... Digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back, and it bangs off the monster. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Addison Russell. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Addison Russell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And that misses ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Ripped down the first base line. Hit hard up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Russell Martin. And he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Russell Martin.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
On the move is Betts. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. A base hit in his first trip.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's set and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, here it comes. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already.
Left field and deep. Almora ranging back, and it's off the green monster. The runner scores from second. Long throw to the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh
Into the windup
Donaldson.
and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. He does. 8 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 13.
Hard hit towards center. And Ramirez is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Russell has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Quintana sets. Here comes the first pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kendrys Morales.
This is skied into short left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Striding in, Randall Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Here's Price now on 1-0.
D-Rock.
Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher number 55.
Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lays off 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out to left. Waiting on it is Almora. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ramirez.
Hit hard to third. Donaldson's there. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He's
Leading off
0
for the
for
Blue
1
Jays.
thus far.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now here's the versatile
The left fielder,
outfielder,
number
Albert
7.
Almora Jr.
Albert
It's been an
Almora.
0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No,
Well, it's
that's
been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt.
inside.
Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready once again,
Center fielder,
Kevin
number
Pillar.
11.
He's 1 for 2
Kevin
in the ball game.
Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Martin rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-1 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it. Striding in once again, Xander Bogart. He doubled earlier.
The shortstop, Sander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. This is in the air to left. Almora has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now
Standing in, Andrew
left fielder,
Benintendi. He's got an
Andrew
RBI despite an 0 for 2
Benintendi.
effort to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Almora comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
For the Red Sox,
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
That's a
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's
Count
ball
1-0.
one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. And the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In there, and it's even at 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Pedroia on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Addison
Ready now,
Russell.
Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hit hard to third. Nunez gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Leading
He
off the
doubled
Red Sox,
earlier and
number
carries a 2 for 2
25,
line
center
into this appearance.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Grichuk in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Quintana sets. First pitch on its way. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Bradley is on his way home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's running towards second. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 from Price. Late that time for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the 1st out. Into the box now, Russell Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way is pitch number 75. On the ground to third. Nunez comes up with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. At the plate, Albert Almora, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Corey Taylor will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 52.
Mitch Moreland is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. On the run is Almora. He's there and records the 1st out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now
Ninth
pitching
inning
for the
save
Red Sox,
situation coming up now as
number
they'll entrust
46.
Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things
A
out.
defensive change for the Red Sox.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Foul back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. David Price. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance.